LASERBEAK 14 eject. Operation unbox. Soundwave search for Cybertron.
Operation confirmed, Soundwave. And why don't we unbox these two guys too? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, LASERBEAK 14 back again. And this time we're gonna unbox my favorite Decepticon of them all, Soundwave and his minions. And before that, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button for more unboxing videos and hit that like button, it helps me out. And if you could share this video with your friends. And now, as you've known in my past videos, I'm really a huge Soundwave fan, and I've got this G1 guy which I am doing my unboxing video. Wait, let's get out of here. So let's get this Soundwave guy out of the box and let's get out of Soundwave. And we're back out of Soundwave, and first we're gonna look at the Micromasters, LASERBEAK and RAVAGE. So this is the box, that's the front, and then you look at the back. Now we'll look at Soundwave's box. And there's a really great artwork at the side of the box of Soundwave, and then on the front of the box you've got Soundwave in there looking so awesome, and then on the top of the box it's just a Decepticon symbol, and then the Transformers War for Cybertron, and on the side it's just another artwork of the Siege War for Cybertron. And then at the back you can see that Soundwave transforms in 25 steps, and how the Micromasters or Soundwave's Spy Patrol interacts with Soundwave. What comes in the box? So let's first take a look at RAVAGE and LASERBEAK, and they both come with one instruction sheet, and as I've shown you before, so that's the box. And then on the instruction sheet it says that they can transform in those many steps, and in their alternate modes they are Sonic Surge Drone Armors. So that's the Sonic Surge Drone Armors. And now let's take a look at Soundwave in his for me, I call this the Decepticon supplier vehicle or spaceship. So when they're in battle, Soundwave deploys the Sonic Surge armors from this part, because you can push that open and all his cassettes come out. And he comes with this Decepticon backdrop, and if I'm not mistaken, all of them have different insignias at the back. And he comes with his instruction sheet, and according to this one you can combine all his guns and make it into a sonic compression mega blaster. And he has 3 guns: concussion blaster, and sonic cannon, and blitz charge blaster. So before we transform Soundwave into his robot mode, as well as these 2 Sonic Drone Armors, let's do comparisons with his fellow Decepticons. In the Siege line we got Megatron and Soundwave, so that's how they look. I really look how they look together. It's not too bad of a scale comparison. And then Soundwave with his G1 self, and the other cassettes, as you can see, this is LASERBEAK with a G1 reissue. So LASERBEAK is pretty small than the old LASERBEAK, as well as RAVAGE. And then you've got Soundwave from Transformers Prime, this spy plane. So that's how he looks and how he compares with all his other versions in my collection. So now we're done with that. Let's do transformations. First off, let's get Ravage in his Panther mode. Well, I'm not really a fan of this Ravage because he's really small and his legs are really tiny and I'm afraid I'll break them. So what to do first, take out the legs, get them out of the way, and then you take out the body, the hind legs, like they fold out. Then you just put the legs back in so you can turn them around like this, and then same thing on the other side, fold it out like so, that, then turn them around, and then you can take out the legs again. This is not how the instructions tell it, but I find this easier. And then you take out his head over here, so that's his head, then fold down his front legs. Now you got Soundwave in a robot mode. So now it's time we unbox Laserbeak. This one's pretty easy. Flip out the wings and then flip out his legs, then you take out his head. It's pretty tricky to take the head out because that's the head over here, so you gotta have fingernails ready to take it out so you can see the head. And then you flip out his thrusters like that, and there you've got Laserbeak and Ravage. Of the two, Laserbeak's the better of the two because this is an episode 1 of Generation 1 Transformers. That's how his head looked like, and I like that you don't have to attach his thrusters anymore, just like in the cartoon. So, and then he's more playability with Soundwave. With Ravage, he doesn't look like a panther, he looks like a puppy because the head is so small, as you can see, and then the little rockets over here, they're so flimsy, and it's very scary transforming him with the scare of snapping off his legs. And comparison time, they are so small compared to the old G1 Laserbeak and Ravage. So now we come to the big boy Soundwave. So let's take a look again at his alternate form. I really don't mind how he looks like. In fact, I like it because he blends well with the other Decepticons. So let's transform him. Let's take off his Blitz Charge Blaster. So I don't know why they'd give him another gun which would merge into his two other guns. I like it better as a pistol. And then this one on his shoulder cannon, they call it the Sonic Cannon. And then his other gun, which on the instruction sheet says it's a concussion blaster. So those are all his weapons. And now for the transformation, so let's pull out the arms. Let's take them out of the way, and then let's form the legs first. So you, in the middle part, you just unhinge it. So this part is like an accordion, so it comes off like that, and then these will form the legs. So you untab these two, which uncovers his legs, and then you rotate both lower legs,
Then on the thigh, you take out his feet and fold them in, covers in his back of the leg. Same thing on the other side. So got the lower body, as you can see, it's almost done. So these ones will tab into here. So you've got almost the upper body done. So let's zoom out. And on the bottom of the box, there's an alternate form. This generation 1 lamppost. So, but it's not in the instruction sheet, but it's over there. So how to do that? It's pretty simple. So you tab these ones into the upper body. So it's like before he goes into robot form, you can form his lamppost. So there are 2 tabs in here that will tab into here. Into here. So you just fold on the outer joint, because there's 2 joints, so that will tab into there. Same thing on the other side, so that tabs into that. And just take this up, and that's the lamppost form as you saw in generation 1. That's SOUNDWAVE and the lamppost form. And now let's go to robot. So just untab his forearms, fold these things, take out his fists, like that, and just swing his arms to the front, rotate his forearms. Then his backpack, just untab from the top, and then you take it out, which will unveil his head. It's pretty tricky to take the head out. So once you get the head out, you just tab the backpack back in there, and then accordion his backpack. And now you've got SOUNDWAVE in his robot form. And if you can see his finger, he has a finger, so you can do this. His SOUNDWAVE eject pose. Let's put on his sonic cannon. And now you've got SOUNDWAVE fully formed, and he looks awesome. So here's SOUNDWAVE in his iconic pose, and he's pressing down the eject button. And then we're gonna do, as usual, comparison time. Here he is with his G1 self, the Walmart reissue. This guy's a little bit bigger, just like his cassette tape minions. There's SOUNDWAVE both in the Siege and the G1. So I really love the Siege line, because like the molds on the new guys are so awesome, except for this Micromasters I'm not really a fan of. I love how the detailing on the legs, and they're not stickers, the paint job on everything. It's like the Marvel Legends figures, like everything is top notch, like his weapons. The posability is awesome, like you can pose him in any way possible. And then his eyes got this yellow like piping there, so it's just like the old G1 toy. His yellow colored eyes instead of red like from the cartoon. So here's the Decepticon Trinity, Megatron, Soundwave, and Starscream. I really love how they scale together, like Megatron's taller than all of them, so it scales really nice, and Starscream and Soundwave are almost the same height. And I love it that you can pose Laserbeak on his arms. So that's the Soundwave unboxing. I hope you like this video, and are you guys excited for the next unboxing video? Because I've got another Seeker coming up, and it's the Siege Decepticon Phantom Strike Squadron, which features Skywarp in my next video. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you support my channel in my next video, and as always, do it with style or don't do it at all.